What it do, Wolfpack? Happy Tuesday night, going on hump day tomorrow. We did make a little workout flip-flop, little workout switch. When I posted the workouts, I had Wednesday and Friday. Kind of switched, and then I teetered with Wednesday a little bit just to give our shoulders a little bit of rest. Obviously, all the wall walks today are going to take a toll, so we're going to go a little more lower body work, and we're going to do just some leg endurance to start. So we got 3 sets of 10 on the back squats, and I'm only giving you 60 seconds rest just to force us, one, to go a little bit lighter, but two, we're just working on a little bit more muscular endurance, longer rest periods, right? We're going to lose that endurance portion. So we're going to keep the rest short. So make sure we use an appropriate weight where you can move through these 10, 7 out of 10 effort, something that pumps the legs up. It's very challenging, but we can rest in 60 seconds and recover, okay? Probably a good weight to choose is something where you get through 5, 6, maybe 7 relatively quick, and then we need to take a little bit of a breather, finish off the last 3. So it's just some solid work here just to get our legs ready for the open next week, just to further our lower body endurance, okay? Make sure you adhere to the rest period because that is very important. No more, no less, okay? And then the Metcon is just a little grunt work sprint. Got a 15-minute cap on it. We got to make sure that we choose appropriate wall ball reps, deadlift weight, and then I think the squat cleans at the end are going to be pretty challenging. So starting with 60 wall balls. Make sure it's a weight or a ball weight. I would say that we could do this in 4 to 5 sets. Right, if we're ripping 15 to 20 to start, get yourself to 30. And then we maybe do some 10s and 12s. I think that's appropriate. But ideally, we're getting through these 60 reps fast. We want to add a ton of fatigue going into the burpees just to further the workout a little bit. So make sure that we're getting through these pretty quickly, and these aren't like the most deathly challenging sets. So it's a decent chunk of wall balls in a row, but if we choose an appropriate ball weight, we can do, like I said, 15 to 20 to start. Maybe we drop a few reps on that. You should be able to get through it pretty quickly. Okay, 30 bar facing burpees. Going to move to 40 deadlifts. So this should probably match the same weight that we used last week when we did the chipper. I think it was on Friday. I think we had 50. We started with 50. So again, you're going to have fatigue rolling into this, right? Your legs are going to be tired. Globally, from the burpees, you're going to be very tired, and the jump over the bar actually does fatigue the extension on the deadlift a little bit. So I anticipate these being a lot more challenging than the 50 from last week because we started off fresh doing the deadlift. So again, don't try to rip off a huge set because any kind of heart rate fatigue or any kind of lingering lactate from the burpees are going to just pop out of nowhere from the deadlift. So if we go right from the burpees, we rip a huge set on the deadlifts, all that is going to come crashing down, and it's going to make the remaining reps very, very challenging. So I think, again, pick a small rep count. If we did 5s last week and that felt pretty good, I don't think 5s would be a bad idea. I don't think going above and beyond on these for the first set is going to be a good idea. So pick a good rep count where you can chip away again and get through these. And, if we're doing 5s, it's 8 sets. So we can move through this, 8 to 10 seconds rest in between. 20 bar facing burpees, you do have to make a weight change before the squat clean. So my favorite thing to do, especially on a 20 burpee set, is do, try to get to 8. Cut it into a third, change one side of the weights, try to do 7, get to 15, change the other side. You're only left with 5 burpees. You get a little bit of a rest period, and I think this is going to have you go into the squat cleans a little bit fresher rather than going from the deadlifts right into 20 burpees. The long set, you're going to have a lot of fatigue. You're going to grind, and it's going to be very challenging. So split these burpees up while you make your weight change. Then we got 20 squat cleans at the end. These are probably going to take the most amount of time just from the overall fatigue. So it should be a weight that we are singling out. You could probably hang on to for a couple reps at a time. But we've done some clean work with these 95, 65 for RX, and then the plus option a lot. So you should be pretty comfortable with a weight to choose here. But again, you should be able to hit a single, drop it, reset, 3 to 5 seconds, single, drop, and that's going to keep us moving through the barbell. And then the final 10 bar facing burpees, everybody should just be max effort sprinting and getting through. So as grueling as this workout looks, there's still a great opportunity to keep intensity through it as long as we position ourselves right with the weight and we break up our reps appropriately. Okay, so from a time frame perspective, you got a 15-minute cap, but your 60 wall balls, if we're doing sets of 15, that's 4 sets, you're looking at probably slightly over 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes on the wall balls. 30 bar facing burpees, 10 a minute, 3 minutes. I think that's, achievable. So 5.5 minutes, 2.5 minutes on the deadlifts, 8, a couple minutes on the burpees, 10. Squat cleans are looking at, probably closer to 2.5 minutes, 12.5. And then you got, your burpees. So you're looking at 13-minute workout. So the cap is doable as long as we stay within the time frames and the rep counts. So I think it's a great workout just to kind of put the hammer down. Have a 4-time cap. Sometimes with AMRAPs, you have trouble pacing because you want to make sure you're going for as many rounds and reps. With this, you have an end in sight. And usually when you get to the back half of it, you got the final 10 squat cleans, you kind of pick up the pace a little bit and push to the end. So that's always fun. So I have a great time with this workout. I think it's an awesome test, and it's going to lead us into the open with a bunch of different variant movements here, and then working in a good amount of burpee reps. So have a great hump day. If you have any questions, comment below. Other than that, toodles.